Good morning. I have good news, I hope. Early this morning, I went to the repair guy I talked about, and I tried out my new computer. The computer that I took in just to get the keyboard replaced ended up being an absolute prefab mess that was unsalvageable, and he accidentally broke the shell trying to fix it. Not really his fault. It didn't even match the specs that Dell had on hand for him to look at. So basically what ended up happening was he had to order an entirely new model of my computer, and so he just put my hard drives into this new computer. So basically I got a brand new version of my old work computer, which is some kind of Dell. It's a G3 something something. But the only difference is it's a 15-inch instead of a 17-inch. Not that I care much because it's just for work, but it's smaller and it feels funny because I'm used to something bigger. But in my initial 30 minutes of testing while I was there with him, I could access everything on both my hard drives. All of my programs worked for video editing and streaming and stuff. So, hopefully, knock on wood, it's going to work. It ended up costing me about $300 more than I thought, but I have a new computer now that has my old hard drives and all my software ready to go. And hopefully that means that my work computer's life got extended by a great deal, because I basically just got a brand new computer version of what I had. Now, this Dell is like a 3.5, 4-year-old model, so it's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's pretty good. It's got a decent processor, it's got a good RAM, and I just use it for work. So hopefully, knock on wood, I won't have any computer troubles for work for quite some time, hopefully. So tonight, I am recording this Monday. I just got back, and hopefully I will be doing a good Discordant Dragon stream tonight, like usual. So since it was such a beautiful, overcast, rainy morning, I figured that we would take a walk, and I would talk about my computer, and not really anything else. Just glad to have it back. Glad that I can get back to work as normal. And hopefully have a good stream tonight. So I figured I would talk about it and just show off how beautiful everything looks under this wonderful, overcast, gray morning sky here at the end of summer, the beginning of fall, in my beautiful little shire here in Appalachia where I live. So let's keep the camera over here for a minute. You can see where I walk by. Isn't it lovely over here? I just love it. And I really like this old house. That's not a proper log cabin, of course, but it has that log cabin aesthetic on the outside, which I really like. And they have a beautiful old barn back there. It's I don't know what it is. I like barns that are kind of old and derelict looking. I don't know why. It just, maybe there's a charm to them, because these buildings, these look just like the old barns on the farmland that I grew up on when I was a kid. We had a bunch of old barns from either the early 1900s or late 1800s, some of them almost completely in tatters. And I don't know, I guess I just always liked them. So let's, oh, look at that bright orange flower down there. I don't know if that'll show up on the video or not. But it's real beautiful. I like the pond over there. It's just picturesque here. It makes me happy. So, what can you expect from me this week? This week, Thursday, I will be back on Chloe's double feature proper horror show stream. We will be dissecting a very bizarre, unique movie called Life Force. It is, in my opinion, the only actually good canon movie ever made. Definitely the most high-budget canon film that I know that exists. And it's from, I think, 85 or 86. It's got Patrick Stewart in it. It's got a few other actors in it you'll probably recognize from other things. And it's basically, imagine if vampires, good old blood-sucking vampires from fantasy, imagine if they were actually aliens, and everything about all of the lore of vampires makes sense, and there's a vampire apocalypse that ends the planet. That's what this movie is about, and it's really weird and really fun. It's got some really good acting performances in it, especially by Patrick Stewart. He gives it his all for the few scenes that he's in it. And it's a good movie. So, 3 p.m. Eastern Time this Thursday, I'll be streaming with her about that movie. And that'll be on her channel, of course, so you can come check that out. And that'll be this Thursday. So maybe later this week I'll have another stream besides Discordant Dragons tonight. I don't know. I didn't know if I was going to have a work computer or not this week, so I don't have anything scheduled. I sort of had to end all of my August and September plans whenever my computer got stuck in the shop. So everything's sort of on hiatus, and I got to get back in touch with people, let them know that streaming is back on. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. It'll be a short one today. Lord knows I got a lot of work ahead of me. So I'm going to try to get my my new work computer calibrated and get everything fixed, and hopefully just get back in the saddle today. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work on a stream for tonight, get some beautiful dragons together, and make us a fun stream. So we'll go ahead and end on this wonderful panorama here. I hope you all have a wonderful Monday. I hope that you'll come check out that stream that I do with Chloe this Thursday as well. And I hope that you have a wonderful week. I'm glad to be back. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.